my God, finally, Liquid Loans talk to me. I feel so special. Mama, I made it. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. I am 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘵, and I appreciate you for being here with me. So, I'm just kidding. The Liquid Loans team is absolutely amazing. They're a lot more humble than a lot of the other cryptocurrency teams that's out there. They'll want to help you understand anything that you want to learn, or if you ask any questions, it's amazing. They have live streams. They talk about how they sacrifice everything. They're constantly willing to help you. Before I go any further, let me read some comments from my amazing subscribers. And I replied to you back in the comment section, but let me just, reply to you back so that other people can see it. So the first question that we have is from Easy. He said that PulseX will be higher mover than PulseChain, and all the swappers will get wrecked. And he said that he's going to hodl both. He said he's going to hodl both after I told him that it's more likely that PulseChain is going to make you more money. The next comment is James Harble. He says, pay more taxes this way. Not sure you'll get more traction with this strategy than in the Richard Heart community. This was from the Benito strategy video that I posted. Up here, you're going to see it. I mean, I guess it is true at the beginning. For the first year or two, you will make more money just, staking PulseChain and PulseX. But after like 2 years, you're going to make there might be a bear case, there might be a bear market, and you're going to make a lot more money if you put it in the stock market versus if you put it in the crypto market. For example, Hex has been going down 70% in the last 6 months. And Hex is a coin that has risen 10,000 X, and since its infancy, it's gone 1,000,000% from its lowest to its highest, but it still has the ability to still go down 70% in 6 months. So nothing in crypto is ever for certain. Even when you're making millions and millions of dollars, you will still feel as if you're suffering, even if you're not. Next comment says, thanks for the good interview. This is when I did an interview for Telecoin. Thank you for Nicholas Fett about that. It was a great interview. Go watch the video. It's up here. Go watch it. Another person comments that PulseX launches at $0. Yes, all the coins will launch at $0, but they'll immediately find their value like a millisecond after. And I predicted that PulseX will have an initial value of a sixth of a penny the day that it comes out. And if it comes out with a value of a sixth of a penny, day one, within the first 24 hours, that means that it's grown 60x the first day. That might be a little bit high, but not really. Crypto is crazy. Next comment says that you look fine. Do you? Oh, this is the guy that was talking about my beard that was too scraggly when I didn't have a haircut. I don't care. Yeah, I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. Thank you, LA Let's, for that beautiful compliment. I appreciate you. And finally, we have a long-winded conversation for the PulseX price prediction video. As long as you are aware that your ERC20 copies are just that, copies with zero market value. Like I said earlier, just because they have zero market value the millisecond that it comes out, doesn't mean that it's not going to find that value as quickly as you snap your fingers. Anyway, as long as you're not under the impression that the airdrop is going to double your money, it won't. The only way that they will ever have any value is if y'all buy them from each other, or find a newbie sucker to buy the worthless copy of the WTC for the price of the real one on any other chain. Hope y'all don't do that, but a Ponzi gonna try to Ponzi. This is the excuse that we've been hearing for decades, for years, all the time. Ponzi scheme this, Ponzi scheme that. Every single market that has ever existed is one person buying an asset from another person. Let's say that you buy Pokemon cards from Target, and you have the idea that you want to sell those Pokemon cards later. Is Target running a Ponzi scheme just because you decide to buy Pokemon cards upon Pokemon cards upon Pokemon cards, and then you decide to give those Pokemon cards to the open market, hoping that you'll get more value from Target, and then you'll return that value to another person that'll even give you more money, right? It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's a market that moves back and forth. Also, a Ponzi scheme means that you are doing something nefarious. You're doing something hidden. All cryptocurrency assets, almost all of them, Bitcoin, liquid loans, PulseX, PulseChain, all their code base is 100% open and 100% visible. You can see every single transaction that has ever happened ever. It's free, it's open, it's decentralized. So it's not hidden, okay? Let's stop that nonsense, please. So actually, I was asking questions from them a couple weeks ago. I was talking to Matt with the dashing British accent, and I love the videos that he constantly posts. And they're actually really interesting, really quick. They're usually like 3 or 4 minutes. They're really good. You should watch them. And you should also watch Jesse the Bit Boss, which is like he's a really good guitar player. And he's the head of, what is he? He's like the head of growth, actually. And Matt is the head of media and communication. So I was asking them about a couple questions during a live stream that they had. And we're going to go into detail about it. The live stream was mostly about liquid loans and mostly about the sacrifice that happened like a week or two ago, and just general questions about liquid loans and how it involves Pulse and PulseX and all that stuff. So let's get into it. Let me minimize this a little bit, and this is them right here. Let's see if you can hear it. Turn the volume up.
Bitcoin Benito says, what if I accidentally send a decimal? Let's say I say $1,000 0.14 to sacrifice if I didn't mean to. How can I cancel that 14-month lock? I would say make sure you don't do that and make sure you send the right amount and no decimals by accident.
So if you guys don't understand what is going on, actually, when you did a liquid loan sacrifice, you had to put a decimal after the dollar amounts to say the amount of months that you want to keep it locked when you actually do get the liquid loans from the sacrifice. Let's say that you sacrifice $1,000 0.2. So you sacrifice $1,000.20. That means that $1,000 sacrifice in liquid loans will be locked for 20 months. And during those 20 months, you'll be gaining a 5% interest payments of liquid loans paid back to you just for locking the liquid loans coins during your sacrifice and just for having delayed gratification. It's a payment to make sure that you stay locked into the system as long as possible. The longest that you can stay locked is 24 months. And when you lock it for 24 months, you automatically receive an additional 100% of your liquid loans value that you sacrificed. Oh, sorry, it's not 6%. It's like 4%, right? Yes, 4%. So for every month from 1 to 23, you gain 4% more liquid loan value. And then on the 24th month, the second year, the 24th month, you get 8% value. So if you lock it for the longest amount of time, if you lock it for $1,000.24 or $1,000.24, you will receive 100% more on top of what you already sacrificed. It's a great incentive to have delayed gratification.
If you send a decimal that's way off, it doesn't correlate to any month, then I've heard Christian, the CEO, say that will be ignored and it will just be released straight away at time of launch. So just like anything, crypto, the good thing and the bad thing about crypto is, the good thing is you are your own bank. The bad thing is you are your own bank. So if you
lose your seed phrase or if you lose your 24 key password, no one can ever get your money back. It's gone forever. So that's why they say you are your own bank. There's no customer service that you can call. Be like, oh, I lost my crypto. Come and help me, please. No one's going to help you at all. So pay attention to everything that you do.
To the wrong address. If you send crypto on the wrong chain, you're done. Not done, but you can't get it back, right? So double check, triple check, quadruple check the address, the amount, and when you're completely ready that you've cross-checked the address and you've checked the amount, then send it. Because remember, this isn't legacy finance. There's no middlemen here. And remember, you're sacrificing because you believe in the cause.
Yeah, that's very true. You're sacrificing because you believe in the cause. Technically, you have to say that for tax reasons, for security, exchange reasons. You can't expect profit from the work of others, but technically we're all going to expect profit from the work of others because we know that liquid loan token is going to be worth a lot. PulseChain, PulseX is going to be worth a lot, but you have to say that you can't receive any value from the sacrifices that you're making, even though it's not true. The second question, you can see my name right there, Bitcoin Benito, asks a second question about how often you can make a liquid loan sacrifice.
To get 100% value of USDL minted, right?
Can we answer, sorry, before you go on, can we answer this one quickly? Because this guy just said, he just said this before. If I take out a 2,000 USDL loan and I collateralize at 110%, and Pulse goes up 10%, now I have 2,420. Can I pull out more USDL value? Yes, you can. You don't need to make a new loan.
So if I have $2,200 worth of PulseChain, the highest amount of stablecoin that I can receive from liquid loans is $2,000. So if I put $2,200 of PulseChain into the vault, the most I can receive is $2,000 of a coin called USDL. Okay. Then I'm asking him if the value of PulseChain increases from the $2,200 to, like, let's say $10,000 or whatever, or as I said, or it increases to $2,420. Am I able to pull out that additional new value without making another $2,200 loan? Or can I just, or do I have to make a new loan from scratch? And his answer is no. You can, if the value increases, you can pull out as much USDL value as possible. But it's kind of dangerous to do that at 110% collateralization, which is what I'm doing with $2,200 worth of PulseChain for a $2,000 worth of USDL loan that they give me.
In fact, you can only open one vault per wallet, per wallet address. So you can just, as Pulse goes up, you can pull out more USDL. But again, you're very, very much on the line there. So you will get liquidated if the price moves against you. So
yeah, you literally, in your scenario there, you put yourself at the very riskiest position where you could lose your Pulse.
Yeah.
Now maybe you did that on purpose, and that's okay if you did. But if your goal is to hold on to Pulse, like don't put yourself right at the liquidation point like that.
This guy gets it. Joshua gets it. Use $10,000 to borrow £1,000. Sorry, $1,000. It's a safe idea. Yeah, that's 1,000% collateral ratio right there.
Him putting in $10,000 worth of PulseChain to get out $1,000 worth of USDL is a very safe collateralization. It's a 1,000% collateralization. In fact, I think it's a little too safe because PulseChain will have to lose like 89-90% of its value just for him to get liquidated. That's pretty much guaranteed to never happen quickly. Yes, it could happen, but even as it happens, it'll take months and months and months for it to happen. It'll give you more than enough time to either add more PulseChain into the vault or to pull out all your PulseChain from the vault so that you don't get liquidated. And the only way that you can pull out all your PulseChain from the vault is if you pay that $1,000 back into the vault in order to get back all your PulseChain. So this is a little bit complicated. Go back and watch the video again. And I'm telling you all this because I thank you and I love you and I appreciate you. Let's get this money. The video messed up at the bottom corner. It cut off my face, man.